Welcome to BodyBox Health Channel. Today, we will navigate the complex landscape of cancer-causing foods. It is a well-established fact that nutritional choices strongly influence health outcomes, with certain foods even bearing implications for increased cancer risk. We will methodically dissect the research surrounding the top foods associated with elevated cancer risk, offering an insight into their potential harmful components to increase your understanding and inform your decision-making. Let's begin. Cancer accounts a huge amount of deaths globally each year. Recent studies indicate that it's especially popular foods that can cause it. You may have consumed some of them recently. Here is a list detailing several cancer-inducing foods that should be eliminated from our diets. 1. Poison is a not-so-sweet nickname for refined sugar. As it lacks any nutritional value, it deprives the body of vitamins and nutrients required for digestion. Refined sugar is believed to be responsible for fueling cancer cells. Not quite so sweet anymore. 2. Soda pop provides that refreshing taste due to all of the sugars, colors, or chemicals that are added to it. All of these can stimulate the growth of cancer cells. According to scientific studies, a sugar used for sodas, namely fructose, is associated with pancreatic cancer and has been proven to be a potential carcinogen. 3. Processed meat, additives and chemicals are added to meat to extend its shelf life and enhance its flavor. The World Health Organization, after analyzing 800 studies, concluded that processed meats are indeed carcinogens. Eating 4 ounces of bacon daily increases the risk of developing colorectal cancer by 18%. These meats are not generally available in fresh form and include sausage, bacon, and ham as well as turkey sausage and hot dogs. 4. Red meat. The World Health Organization has conducted multiple studies and concluded that red meat is another suspected cancer-inducing source of food for humans. According to them, eating red meat may cause colorectal, prostate, and pancreatic cancers. Dwelling on occasional scraps of flesh is vastly different from regularly consuming red meat. 5. Microwave popcorn. Despite being marketed as a healthy snack enriched with potassium, iron, and fiber, the chemical that lines the microwave bag decomposes and forms a compound linked to liver and pancreatic cancer. Another flavor additive can trigger a condition known as bronchiolitis obliterans. Cooling the popcorn prior to opening decreases the chance of acquiring it. 6. Dirty fruits are treated with pesticides in the fields. Some pesticides have been associated with cancer. According to the Environmental Workers Group's Shopper's Guide for Pesticides in Produce, apples, peaches, grapes, and strawberries are rated among the dirtiest fruits. 7. Potato chips contain a cancer-causing chemical that's released through high-temperature cooking. The chemical, acrylamide, is utilized in plastics, paper making, and cigarette smoke. The National Toxicological Program and the International Agency for Research on Cancer classified it as a probable human carcinogen. 8. French fries are cancer-inducing because of the frying process. The acrylamide activating at high temperatures results in fries being considered one of the most threatening variations of potato foods. Potatoes are listed among the dirty dozen fruits and vegetables, so it's best to steer clear of them when they're fried. 9. Canned salmon tastes good, provides omega-3 and it's preferable to farm-raised salmon. Overcrowding of farm-raised salmon to increase volume can cause health issues. One observation made is that their color doesn't match their natural hue. Therefore, they're injected with chemicals to create a reddish-pink hue. Ensure to always read the labels to determine where the salmon originated from. 10. Canned tomatoes. Some countries employ a chemical called bisphenol A, or BPA, to protect the lining of tomatoes and other candies. It is prohibited in other countries due to its toxicity. Because tomatoes are acidic, the BPA can leak from the cans into the tomatoes. BPA has also been associated with several issues, including heart diseases, diabetes, and cancer. The glass jar lid can also contain BPA. Selecting fresh organic tomatoes could be the safest choice. 11. Hydrogenized oil. Hydrogenized oil is derived from liquid oil that has been chemically transformed into a solid. It is utilized to extend the food's shelf life. When ingested, these oils can alter the structure of human cell membranes. This presents risk factors for breast cancer. Baked, deep-fried foods, margarine, etc. are among the foods that contain such trans fats. 12. White flour is utilized extensively in baking. Refined flour, also known as white flour, is a natural flour that has had all of its nutrients removed. This type of flour is subjected to bleaching using chlorine gas. White flour ranks high on the glycemic index, which results in blood sugar and insulin levels rising after eating. There is proof that cancer-causing effects are increased during this process. A study concluded that consuming highly processed carbohydrates resulted in a 220% increase in breast cancer among women. 13. Alcohol consumption can cause damage to livers, and that shouldn't be a surprise. Other liver disorders from excessive alcohol consumption include liver poisoning and liver cancer. Since 1988, the International Agency for Research on Cancer has classified alcohol as a cancer agent. Scientists have discovered that cancers are more prevalent among those who consume a lot of alcohol. Other cancers, including those in the mouth, throat, and breasts, as well as in the bowels, have been linked to excessive alcohol consumption. 14. Pickles and other salted foods. Pickles are cucumbers that have undergone the fermentation process in salt, vinegar, and seasoning. They contain probiotic compounds, which are considered to be beneficial. Nonetheless, they contain too much sodium, and this can lead to stomach cancer. For this reason, pickles are associated with stomach cancer. A team comprised of doctors based in Turkey discovered that gastric cancer patients consumed more pickles compared to cancer-free patients. 15. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, are created through genetic engineering. GMOs, also known as genetically modified organisms, GMOs, are not found in nature. A study demonstrated a link between genetically modified corn and cancer. Generally speaking, genetically modified organisms, GMO, are living organisms, mostly plants, which have had their DNA or genetic materials altered to produce the best produce and protect them from insect infestation. They are becoming increasingly popular in markets across the country. While the long-term health effects of these products cannot be conclusive, they have been demonstrated through studies to be harmful. 16. Artificial sweeteners are used in many foods. Saccharine studies reveal that rats exposed to high doses of sweeteners can develop cancer. In 2005, a study revealed that rats who consumed aspartame, a popular artificial sweetener, eventually got lymphoma and leukemia. These rats, however, consumed multiple cans of diet soda per day, roughly 8 to 23 cans. 17. Diet products have been linked to cancer. Processes containing high levels of sodium, artificial flavors, and artificial colors to appeal to consumers are associated with cancer. Chemicals found in products like diet sodas and low-fat dairy products have been linked to several types of cancers, heart problems, and other serious and possibly lethal health issues. 18. High-fat food. High-fat foods may be associated with cancer, albeit limited. However, consuming foods that are high in fat can cause other health problems that could ultimately lead to cancer, primarily obesity. Obesity is associated with an increased risk of bowel, pancreatic, breast, and kidney cancer. Eating a low-fat diet will assist in maintaining a healthy weight and avoiding this risk. 19. Avoid eating non-organic animal-based foods. Cancer survivors should stay away from consuming non-organic and animal-based products. Numerous research findings indicate that animal-based products are preferred by cancer cells, fueling their growth and development. Consider going vegan if one wishes to live a longer life. 20. Smoky meat is considered unhealthy. Smoked meat and smoked seafood are typically categorized as smoked foods. The smoking procedure is believed to contain large amounts of toxic tar, which is a carcinogen. Smoked meats contain high sodium and may be associated with bowel cancer. Barbecued foods shouldn't be burnt on the outside as this can increase cancer risk. 21. Dairy products are considered. There may be a link between consuming milk, cheese, and other dairy products. Further research on this relationship is required. Cancer Research UK suggests that milk may reduce the risk of bowel cancer due to its calcium content. These are some of the main cancer-causing foods that you should avoid. Thanks for viewing this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more informative videos like this one.